everybody, and welcome to week 1 of the NFL here on Dynasty Sporting Channel. We have an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. We will send you out there in just a moment, and thank you everybody for watching the pregame show, and we'll see you in the postgame. It is finally here, opening day, here for the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints as we'll kick off the 2015 NFL season here in Arizona, as the Arizona Cardinals will be going up against the New Orleans Saints here today, as a very intriguing matchup here tonight. Carson Palmer and his Arizona Cardinals will go one-on-one with Drew Brees' New Orleans Saints, as we'll see if Drew Brees can come alive here today, as Patrick Peterson will be back to return the opening kickoff. We are just about ready to get underway here from Arizona. We have been waiting for this for a long time, and it is finally here. Week 1 of the NFL season is underway. Here we go. Now he'll take it from 2 yards back and be brought down. Colston is taken down right there. 25-yard return for him. And here comes Carson Palmer. Not much success in the past. We'll see if he can turn it around this season and have a great season this year. Here we go. First down for Arizona. The first play from scrimmage of the season. Palmer under center. Drops back. 5-step drop. Looks. Fires over the middle. There he is. Right there. He's got his man, Gresham, right over the middle onto the logo. And that is one way to start the season, up to the 49-yard line. Palmer will now come out in an I formation. Under center, handoff, and he's going to be brought down right on that spot. David Johnson, nothing doing. Let's take a look at this offensive squad for Arizona. Of course, led by Carson Palmer, but he loves to find his receivers. He loves his receivers here in Arizona. Malcolm Floyd and Larry Fitzgerald, two big stars to watch here today. And Johnson takes it up the middle again. Nothing doing for him. He'll only gain 2 on that one. Now let's take a look at the defensive squad from New Orleans. Certainly not one of the most underwhelming defenses in the NFL. Not very scary to go up against as an NFL offense. Palmer from the gun. He's going to go 3 wide, spread the field. Drop back, and under pressure finds Malcolm Floyd over the middle for a first down for Arizona. And the Cardinals, just like that, are in New Orleans territory. Palmer, a draw to Johnson, still nothing doing. New Orleans defense has been shutting him down here in this first drive. This time Palmer comes out under center. Johnson in the backfield, 4 wide, drops back, looks, fires. He's got Fitzgerald, who breaks a tackle and finds a hole, and he will go all the way for the touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald for 6, as defensive breakdown here early from New Orleans, as I'm really not sure what happened right there with the communication with the New Orleans defense, as Fitzgerald just split that gap, found a hole, and went all the way, and the extra point is good. It is 7-0. Arizona has an early lead over New Orleans. Larry Fitzgerald, 38-yard touchdown reception on his first catch of the season. One way to start your season off. Here comes quarterback Drew Brees, who has had lots of success in the past, has a Super Bowl ring, but hasn't been too great last couple of years, as we'll see if he could turn around this season and turn it into something great, as he will start this season from the shotgun. Spiller to his right. New offseason signing, and he's going to draw to Spiller, who's going to grab the first down and a little bit more. Gain of 12 for C.J. Spiller right out of the gates. After that great run by Spiller, strong I formation for Breeze under center, handoff up the middle, and he's going to get about 5, but there is a flag down. That was Ingram on that carry. It was not Spiller. Two very great running backs, and it's going to be a holding against New Orleans, and that'll bring them back 10 yards right there. So as I was saying, Spiller and Ingram, very scary duo right there. Two great running backs, as now Spiller back in the game. Breeze from the gun, drops back, looks, fires, and it's almost intercepted. I believe that was Patrick Peterson right there, trying to go for the ball right there. Now let's take a look at this offensive squad led by Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints. Mark Ingram, of course, Marcus Colston, and Benjamin Watson, just to name a couple. Now Brees from the gun on 2nd and 19 after the dropped interception. Trying to draw an offsides, and he's in trouble, and he goes down. And it'll make it an even bigger hole for New Orleans, as here we go. Arizona, one of the best defenses in the league right now. Breeze, play fake, fires outside, Coulson, not even close to getting the first down as he caught it for a gain of 7, gets the sack yards back, but it will not be enough for the first down conversion. Now Palmer comes back on the field. From the gun, drops back, fires outside. He's got his man, breaks a tackle, almost gets past the second man. And what a play from Palmer, finding his receiver on the outside right there. Palmer is a perfect 5 for 5 right now, and the Arizona Cardinals are looking to score once again. Palmer from the gun, drops back, looks, fires, just gets it off, and it's almost caught right there. But a great job by Palmer to get it off, but also even better job by the New Orleans defense to get to Palmer right there. Now a strong eye for Palmer. Handoff. Johnson, still nothing doing. David Johnson has been stacked up all of today, and we'll see if he can get anything going right here. Palmer from the gun, Johnson to his right. Bunched formation for the receivers. Pass outside. He's got Fitzgerald again. Dives for the pylon for the touchdown. Arizona takes a 13-0 lead on Larry Fitzgerald's second touchdown reception of the ball game. Larry Fitzgerald was wide open right there and dove for the pylon right as the safety was coming over to try and push him out inside the 5 and make a big stop, as the PAT is good. But Larry Fitzgerald once again getting a touchdown reception here today from Carson Palmer. And now on the kickoff, here we go. Let's see if New Orleans can get anything going on this possession, as it'll start with a kneel down, and they will start from the 20-yard line. Breeze coming back on the field, as that will end the first quarter. What a first quarter it has been! The Arizona Cardinals out to an early lead, 14-0 here from Arizona. The NFL on Dynasty Sporting Channel is presented by Papa John's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. As here we go, second quarter underway, as Breeze will come out from midfield, Arizona territory for the first time here today. Breeze from the gun, draw, up the middle, oh man! Great stop from the Arizona defense right there. That was Ingram on the carry, as he was stopped just shy of the first down marker. I believe Arizona was going in a zone coverage right there. Most of their men were backing out into a zone. And a great stop right there from the Arizona defense. Now Breeze finding Coulson on 3rd and inches. Great grab from him. That was actually Sneed right there. And now Breeze from the gun fires. He's got his man, Watson, who's going to be wrestled down for about a gain of 6. 7 make that, and that'll bring up second down and 3 to go. 14-0 Cardinals. 8:09 remaining here in the second quarter. Drew Brees and his New Orleans Saints are threatening. Fires over the middle to Watson again as he grabs the first down for the Saints. As once again, Brees coming out. This time he's under center. Takes the snap, pump fake, delayed handoff, and he's going to grab about 8 yards on that carry. Ingram with a nice carry right there. Second down and 2 to go. So he just found a big hole right there. That was too big for the Arizona defense right there. Now, Breeze from the gun. Spreading the field 4 wide. Now, this time, it is not Ingram, but Spiller taking it up for about a gain of 4. Bringing up second and 6. As the New Orleans Saints looking to get back in this game. Ingram in the backfield. Drops back. Looks, still looking, and he goes down with a sack. Arizona getting to Drew Brees for the first time here today. Now Breeze from the gun. Play fake. Looks. Still nothing. Fires. Picked off! Picked off by Arizona! And he's going to have some room! There he goes! Tyrann Mathieu! Down the sidelines, inside the 5 for the touchdown! Tyrann Mathieu! Pick 6! That was one of the worst decisions I have ever seen Drew Brees make in a football game. And Tyrann Mathieu made him pay for that. Ran it all the way back for a touchdown, and that was one of the longest pick sixes I have ever seen in my long broadcasting career. And the extra point is good. And the Arizona Cardinals, just like that, have blown this game wide open. Welcome back as we are here in the start of the second quarter. It is 21-0. Breeze and the Saints are threatening and looking to make this game a bit closer here with 2 minutes left. Here in the second quarter, throws over the middle. And there's his receiver still going. He's still fighting. And he gets a first down and almost got in right there. What couple of moves right there. Great job from him. Now Breeze from the gun, and I think that's an offsides against Arizona. And it is. Arizona guilty of the offsides, and now Breeze and the Saints will move up to the 2-yard line. Breeze from the gun. Ingram to his right, drops back, takes the snap, fires, and it's knocked away. I believe he was looking for Colston right there. And we'll see if he looks for him again. Breeze now from under center. Colston wide left. Drops back, rolls out, wide open. Colston for the touchdown. And it is 21-17 as Carson Palmer will re-enter the game. Let's take a look at some of his highlights today. What a game already has been for Carson Palmer. Finding Fitzgerald right there in the New Orleans miscommunication on defense, as he had a couple of big gains early. And Fitzgerald, there it is again. It's just an awful miscommunication right there from New Orleans. So we'll see if they can get their defense back on track right here. Palmer taking the snap from the gun. He fires, and there is his man on the outside to the far sidelines. 1:19 remaining here in the first half. Palmer, still plenty of time, throwing it deep, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Floyd, as what an arm from Palmer. He was double covered. That would have been a miracle if Floyd would have come down with that. Very bad decision from Palmer. Now taking the snap. He's got Floyd! He's got Floyd inside the 20! And Michael Floyd will take it all the way for the score. Carson Palmer and Michael Floyd just gave their team a 3-score lead here late in the first half. He was wide open too. Awful defense from New Orleans, and the PAT is good, and the Arizona Cardinals have once again blown this game wide open. As that will send us to halftime. Score is 28-7. Arizona leads this at the end of the first half. Very one-sided half as we head to halftime. What a half it has been as we send it to our halftime crew. We'll see you in the second half. Hello and welcome to the halftime report. Let's take a look at some highlights as here Carson Palmer finding Fitzgerald for the first time right here. And once again, after that, Fitzgerald would come alive once again and dive over the pylon right here for his second touchdown of the game to make it 14-0. But the Saints their mistakes would catch up to him. Tyrann Mathieu with a huge pick six right here, making it 21-0 late in the second quarter. But the Saints would strike back. Drew Brees finding Colson in the end zone for a touchdown, 21-7. But then the Cardinals would answer once again. Floyd with a huge touchdown pass right here. This will do it for our halftime report. See you after the game, everybody. Alright, here we go. Welcome back to Arizona. It is the start of the fourth quarter as Arizona is threatening once again. Palmer from the gun looking to put the nail in the coffin right here. Palmer takes the snap and is sacked back at the 20-yard line. And just like that, Carson Palmer has gone down a couple of times. And it is 3rd and 16 just like that. They have to get to the 2-yard line to get the first down. Palmer, 2-step drop, plenty of time, fires, there he is! He's got his man over the middle, Michael Floyd, second time here today. And the Arizona Cardinals have put the nail in the coffin as they will win this game. Unless of some miracle from New Orleans, and it will not happen. 45-10 your final. Arizona knocking off New Orleans here today. What a game this was for Arizona. Not so much for you New Orleans fans out there. I'm sorry about your team here today, but shake it off. It's only week 1. But a great game here today. As let's take a look at some highlights. Carson Palmer, of course, in the fourth quarter, finding Michael Floyd to put the nail in the coffin. What a game this was. And on behalf of all of our broadcast crew, my name is Mickey. And thank you, everybody, for watching this broadcast of Dynasty Sporting Channel. And we'll see you in week 2 of the Arizona Cardinals season run. As good night, everybody. Hello everybody and welcome into the post-game show. Here's the stat line for this game as we will be looking through the stat lines, and also we will be looking at the play of the game as Carson Palmer, 5 touchdown passes and 200 plus passing yards on the day. David Johnson did not really get off the ground. He had 79 rushing yards, but he could not get any more than that. Nothing really for Johnson. 22 carries. As Mark Ingram had an okay game. It was not one of his best. But let's take a look at the receiving stats over here. Good game for Fitzgerald and Floyd, both 2 receiving touchdowns. And Palmer really liking those 2 targets, one of the 2 best in the league, actually. As now let's take a look at some of the defensive stats. The Arizona Cardinals, they're called the no-fly zone for a reason. 4 times they picked off Drew Brees here today. Once for a pick 6. Tyrann Mathieu with a 98-yard pick 6 for them. As this is the play of the game, as it was Carson Palmer finding Michael Floyd for the first time, as he would find him a little bit later. But this was basically the turning point of the game, as this will do it for the post-game show. Sports Talk will be coming up next on Dynasty Sporting Channel. These are all of the scores of the Week 1 games around the league. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next broadcast. Good night, everybody.